Imagine living out your golden years in peace, only for it to be shattered by a horrific, unsolved crime. In May 2014, Russell and Shirley Dermond were found brutally murdered in their upscale Lakeside home in Georgia. To this day, no one knows who did it, or why. Let's unravel the mystery. Russell and Shirley Dermond were in their late 80s, well-liked and respected in the quiet Great Waters community on Lake Oconee, Georgia. After a successful business career, including several Hardee's franchises, Russell retired to enjoy a peaceful life with Shirley. Friends and neighbors described them as gentle, social, and without any known enemies. But in May 2014, their tranquil lives met a brutal and mysterious end. The mystery began when the Dermonds missed a Kentucky Derby party, a social event they wouldn't normally skip. Concerned neighbors went to check on them and found a horrific scene. In the garage, Russell's decapitated body lay without his head, which has never been found. Investigators were immediately struck by the precision of the decapitation, suggesting that Russell may have been killed in another location within the house. Shirley was missing entirely. Strangely, there were no signs of a struggle or forced entry, and nothing was taken. The house was untouched, adding to the sense of mystery. Authorities launched a large-scale search for Shirley Dermond, suspecting she had been kidnapped. Local law enforcement, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, and the FBI all joined efforts, using boats, helicopters, and search dogs around Lake Oconee. Then, 10 days later, Shirley's body was found floating in the lake, about 5 miles from the Dermonds' home. She had been weighed down with concrete blocks and died from blunt force trauma to the head, further deepening the horror of this double murder. From the beginning, investigators faced a puzzling case. There were no witnesses, no motive, and very little physical evidence. The Dermonds' home had no signs of forced entry, robbery, or ransacking. Friends and family members confirmed that the couple had no known enemies or conflicts that would make them a target. Despite exhaustive searches and interviews, investigators came up with nothing substantial. The most perplexing detail remains Russell's missing head, which has never been recovered. Investigators believe it was taken intentionally, either as part of an effort to destroy evidence or possibly to send a message. The precision of the decapitation also suggests that the killer might have had some experience or skill, but no suspects fitting this description have ever been found. Over the years, multiple theories have surfaced regarding the Dermond murders, but each comes with its own set of challenges. Some speculate that the Dermonds may have been the victims of a targeted hit, possibly related to a past business deal or financial dispute. However, investigators have found no evidence linking the couple to any criminal activities or significant enemies, making this theory unlikely. Another theory is that a robbery went wrong and the perpetrators panicked, killing the couple to eliminate witnesses. However, the lack of forced entry or theft raises doubts. Their valuables were untouched, and there's no clear evidence that anything was missing from the home. A chilling possibility is that the Dermonds were murdered by random assailants or thrill seekers. In this scenario, they were targeted simply because they were vulnerable and lived in an isolated area. The brutality of the killings could indicate a psychological drive to instill fear or gain perverse satisfaction from the crime. Given the complexity of the crime, including the removal of Russell's head and the disposal of Shirley's body in the lake, some believe more than one person was involved. This theory suggests a coordinated effort, with each person handling different parts of the crime. However, with no solid evidence, this remains speculation. Thanks for watching. If you're as baffled by this case as we are, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Baffling Mysteries for more unexplained stories.